Okay, right, video 2 then, just because I ran out of time with the other one. So I'll pick up where I left off. I was just showing you the studio area where you can create this collaborative environment where pupils can pick up assignments, pick up comments, blog, and peer feedback, critique each other's work. There are privacy settings, which means that it doesn't go into the public domain. However, it is a safe-based environment, and if used, certainly within the classroom, there are options to, if you like, not go public but unlist it, which means it's not private, and you could, in theory, then share. And the idea is ultimately that you're sharing in your classroom, so that's where your critiquing and your peer feedback comes from. So here, well, let's just have a look. If I go to assignments, so I've left the kids an assignment here, and if I click on it, it's friend or foe diary account. So the kids, we've recently been in literacy reading the book Friend or Foe, which is Michael Moore Pergo, World War II classic. So you can see here instructions. I've given them instructions, very brief instructions. So, hi Jags, I'd like you to continue your Friend or Foe diary account by using storybird imagery to take us on a journey with one of the following characters: Davy, Tucky, or Gert, the injured German pilot. Don't forget the features of a diary or guidance checklist uploaded. So you also can upload success criteria or any form of document that you may want to upload in order to give them some guidance and links. So here you've kind of got it as a small schematic. You can get this a lot bigger, but here you can see, in fact, if I go to library, you can see the document in large scale. If I just double click on it. So I've kind of given them an example. You can see I'm the author. Other people can then follow you, almost in a Twitter-esque style approach. It gives you a bit of a breakdown when it was published, etc., etc. So a foreign land. So you can see here, 13th of October, 1942. So I'm kind of posing as one of the German soldiers. We set off with our orders, bomb the RAF to smithereens. With my wingman Gert and my trusted propeller at the helm, we began our journey, not knowing of any clear outcome. And then you can see that through the images, I've actually had to kind of manipulate and engineer my diary account and the features of it to be able to fit in with it. I won't read through all of it. You can see that it's in the form of a diary account, but it's stimulated through the images that were available to me. So there was a mosquito. I thought, what am I going to do with that? So as our legs and arms were host to the mosquitoes on the damp British moors, Gert and I knew we had to do something. Our prayers were simply not being answered. So it goes all the way through, and I think I've kind of left it on a bit of a cliffhanger. 20th of October 1942. This may be my last post. I've not seen the boys for 2 days, and Gert and I have been hearing the spotter planes up above. I do not know why we are fighting this terrible war, but I have come to realise that in my final hours we are not foes in this world, we are friends. Should I have the luck and strength to continue this post, I am accepting that I may no longer be a free man. So it's kind of giving them a little bit of guidance, albeit it will be challenging. So that's kind of Storybird. There's a lot more to be explored, if I'm honest. If I just show you a quick presentation that I showed some of the masters guys, you can see really the more logistical side of how I'm going to go about putting this into place. And I'll just quickly whiz through this. So if it decides to work. So what's my rationale? You can see my rationale there for the project. If you need to pause, then that might be a good idea. You can see my first steps, my first thoughts, how I'm going to start the project, find a way in. The collaborative environment that is incredibly important and which also forms part of my underlying theory. The kind of basic logistics, really. So the idea is to let the art inspire and provide stimulus for writing. And my critical review is based around the use of multimodal texts, multimodal approaches with respects to literacy teaching. How will I assess? It will certainly be a continual formative approach. But then obviously I need to ascertain at the end of the project what journey we've taken, where we've ended up, and then potential outcomes, which again I'd encourage you to pause if you want to look through them. Okay, cool. Right, well that's it. That is the end of my video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you look forward to my critical review of the underlying theories. Thank you.